Welcome back to another video, motherfuckers.
I like XQB because he hit that one headshot 3 months ago.
Yo, what's up, you guys? Ball out here, and I just finished up both my sets for the DPP Global Championships. Excuse that background noise. I think there's some work going on. But yeah, we're the day streetwear fiend, bro. I've been back into streetwear, bro. I've been copying some insane pieces. I've been making my. Everyone says make your younger self proud, like your child self or something, your inner child proud. What about your inner teenager, brother? When I was 18 years old, 17, all I cared about was like basketball, rap music, and streetwear. And like, bro, I feel like I got out of touch with that. Like, I still have like cool clothes, don't get me wrong. But I kind of stopped spending much money on that kind of stuff because I was just spending on Valorant. So I'm putting I'm obviously I'm saving, but my money is now going towards clothing. Like that account that I have on Instagram, xkb.aim, it actually used to be called streetwear.fiend, and it used to have a profile picture of the chained on ones that Keegan has, and now I have them right next to me, bro. Also, I made a custom 101 XKB Valorant t-shirt, and that's gonna come to me. It's on the way. If you guys want to inquire me about purchasing it, please shoot me a DM on AdaptZera. If you'd like a custom 101 XKB.Valorant t-shirt, I'm only gonna sell like 10 of them, and they're gonna be like $40. So, because it took like hour and a half to 2 hours to design it, and I think it's worth the $40. You're getting a really swag t-shirt, and you'd be supporting me. So anyways, if you'd like the one of one, my thing is I don't plan on like selling really like that. Like, my thing is kind of just like I'm keeping this as a one of one, but if someone really wants a t-shirt, you just have to DM me on IG, and I'll get you a shirt. It'll take like, let's see, whatever time it takes for it to ship to you, plus like about a week and a half, then I can get you a t-shirt. Otherwise though, this is just my one-of-one t-shirt. I'll probably make an Instagram post with that on or something. I'm so excited for when it comes, bro. And then I've got a hoodie on the way. But anyways, let's get into this Pokemon. So my first set, bro, I got hacks to shreds in my first game, brother. Because like, I had a strategy too. I loaded up BKC water spam game 1 because Blunder used it so well versus me. I was like, yo, why don't I use this? And I thought, you know, if someone tries to scout me, they're not going to expect me using BKC water spam, because I mainly use my own teams, and if I'm using someone else's teams, it's mainly like Student of Sinnoh, occasionally like Dreedree. So like, yeah, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. My next sets, bro. I think I have a plan for what I'm gonna bring off rip, but yeah, it's crazy. So like, I got hacks to shreds, and then I brought my own team. I got hacks in the second game. I got hacked so badly. Excuse me. I'm like, why am I even playing? And like, there was no point in playing, so I just made like bad moves and just lost. I mean, I still tried, but like, it was just kind of like, really, because like I missed like 2 Dracos. He crit me like 3 times in the first game, and the second game, I might be exaggerating, maybe crit twice, but you guys know how crucial crits are. Bro, this is what happens in Pokemon, guys. Like, it can happen to anyone. It doesn't matter if I'm playing. It doesn't matter if it's Crystal. It doesn't matter if it's Fidgety. you will get hacks. Like Crystal has gone out in like round 1 of a tournament before just due to hacks. And if this wasn't like, or not go out, but sent to losers, like it's crazy. Like that's just Pokemon. That's the game we play. Is like anyone can beat anyone, bro. You guys, yeah. Like remember, Mespy would always be like, "Yeah, I hacked Shing." So that's the game we play. Is like what makes it so interesting is like due to like hacks and stuff, like anyone can win on a given day. Obviously, like you can play better and make adjustments, but when hacks is in play, bro, sometimes you're just gonna lose and go out like a buster, and that's what happened to me in the round 1. But this was a really good set. Let's get into it. I actually did get hacks though in game 2, so I didn't even save the replay of that. I was just like, let's just forget about this and move on to the next. I don't get mad about it. I'm just calling it like it is, by the way, of like hacks and what it is, that it can just like terminate a set, right? Or a game. I'm entering these tournaments mainly out of respect for the game and the community and everyone that plays it. I just really love this community a lot, and everyone in it really, well, not everyone, but most people in it, like the friends that I've made, just mean a lot to me. So that's why I've been participating in everything, and I've been more active. I also think that being around the wrong people made me realize like I should spend time with the people that care and, you know, want me to do well, because I've always been like cheered on in this community, and people have like rooted for me, which I super appreciate. And yeah, I love DPP. I love DPP Cord. Made so many good friends through this, and yeah, it's like the bare minimum, the least that I could do to just enter everything and participate in the community and continue to build teams. So yeah. Also, I'm not in school anymore. That's a big reason why I wasn't entering tournaments, is because school was extremely stressful and rigorous, and I had to lock in, and luckily I did, and I got straight A's and graduated. So now we're here, and we're still playing DPP. Hell yeah. Oh wow, that's loud. Okay, so he leads with Skarm, and like I expected Icy Wind on this Skarmory actually, like right when he loaded it in, because it's shiny, like Mespy says. No, I don't know, I just had a feeling, and I thought maybe it would be a good idea to switch to Gyarados. However, I was just wanted to see what he would do. I was thinking he would just click Stealth Rock, but he did have Taunt, and I'm like, fuck, I can't Dragon Dance. In comes Tyranitar to break my Focus Sash, and here I just click Fire Punch to do some damage to his Skarmory. I'm a little bit, I think he was scouting for Fire Blast, but like why? No. It's just a smart play on his end. Also, look at Marley's kicks. Gas. I never noticed that she has those shoes. Interesting. Yeah, so he's just trying to get some damage on me. I noticed Rybok 001 was like, their playstyle is very like interesting, I would say. It's very switch scout heavy. Also, this team that he is using is like BKC's team, and I have a variant of this team that I made myself with Gengar instead of Lottie, and this is a really solid structure. And I think that's why this game was so close, is because the structure that he's using is like really, really good. And also he's a good player too. So yeah, it brings out Lottie, and I'm just like, whatever, I'll get my rocks up. In comes Skarmory. I knew that was coming in, and I'm expecting Stealth Rock. He expects me to boom here. That's crazy. I might be ball out 650 like an offensive style player, but I'm not gonna boom turn 7 in a tournament game, man. So also, bro, that's crazy. He brings out Gengar there, because if I mash, he is dead. He is done. So that's risky. I don't think that's a good play from him. I think if anything, you just want to set up your rocks here. But he's very keen on keeping Skarm alive. Which, you know, I guess it makes sense because my team is very not geared for Skarm. But this isn't even like a roost Skarm. This is just a lead Skarm. If I were him, I would have just gotten rocks up, because this enables me actually now. So he wisps me, and I'm assuming this is like Scarf Latias. No, it's probably not. Hang on, let's calculate. Oh wait. Oh come on. Showdown. I'm doing the /calc like I'm on freaking Showdown. So let's just calc real quick. So Metagross, my Metagross is max HP. And then Latias. Choice specs, yeah, so it is Scarf. Okay, so I was right. Yeah. So, like, I know that it's Scarf Lati. I guess that's one thing that happens when you play this game a lot, is you don't always need to calc things. Your head calcs are just correct. Like, I just knew, oh, this is Scarf Lati. And this is interesting. So this kills his Gengar. Yeah, so as you can see, I did not Dragon Dance because of the Latias. Oh, there's no point in me doing that. In comes Skarmory now, and now I'm like, huh, that's interesting. Let me take advantage of this. Let me go ahead and taunt you. Luckily, he does not taunt me. That's what I was worried about here. I was like, if you taunt, like, please do not taunt me. Because there's a chance he might, due to, you know, Dragon Dance. But he doesn't. He gets up his rocks, and now I can shoot off a nice little waterfall. I probably should have Stone Edged here, but I just wanted some damage on him. The sand's already taking him down, and I have Metagross to switch into, so it's okay. Clicks Thunder Wave here, and our Lumberry cures us. Lumberry is great. This is a triple Lum team. It's probably my favorite held item in the game. And down goes a Scarflatias, and I'm feeling like $1,000,000. I'm feeling like, wow, we got this. Look at this lead. We're chilling. Here, man, I probably should have. I guess I kind of had to sacrifice Metagross. The thing is, when I look back on this, Metagross is like essential for Skarmory to boom. Like if he goes into Skarm, I can just go hard Metagross and then just boom. Although I guess I kind of had to sacrifice it, and I had the lead, so I was chilling. And I bring in my Jirachi now, and I'm like, alright, what's he gonna do? So my thought process was like this. I'll Ice Punch his Flygon. If he brings in Tyranitar, I can Iron Head it. If he goes into Skarmory, I can just F Punch. What's his last? I wonder what his last is. It is Jirachi. Perfect. And we get a crit. Wow. So here's where it gets interesting. Thunder Wave comes into play. Yeah, I'm thinking, oh, he's got his Jirachi. No big deal. My Jirachi is definitely has more attack and is stronger and will take you down. The thing that I didn't think of and consider in my hastiness of my decision making was, wait a second. This Jirachi could have substitute B-Slam, could B-Slam me, or it could Thunder Wave me. However, what's the golden rule about offense that BKC says? You don't switch out with offense. And he has Akaberry. So, W prep indeed. Because now his Jirachi, it's whittled down a bit, but now I'm like, frick, man. Now I'm paralyzed. And now he goes into his Tyranitar. And now I'm just like, frick. Man. So I was expecting him to stay in. But that's what I mean by his playstyle. It's very switch heavy. And we get another crit. Jeez. And now I'm like, alright, get me out. And he dragon dances. This caught me way off guard. How he plays catches me off guard. I'll say that much. Because, whoa, that's risky to just dragon dance when you have a paralyzed Jirachi in front of you. You know, if I Iron Head you, you're dead. And I was like, damn it, I should have just stayed in with Jirachi. I just didn't want to get EQ'd. I didn't want my Jirachi low. But now my Gyarados is gone, which sucks because I need my Gyarados. So now I'm like, whatever, I'll just go into Flygon. And I click EQ to scare it out. Goes into Scarm. And this is where it gets ugly. He clicks Icy Wind, predicting the switch, and he hadn't revealed it. So then I'm just like, fuck. In hindsight here, I should have gone into Jirachi. I just didn't want to give him a chance to just go into Flygon. And I'm just like, alright, I gotta sacrifice my Dragonite. Everything's kind of... His Jirachi and T-Tar are kind of chipped down though, so I'm looking pretty good here. And Dragon Dance on Tyranitar looks great. However, in comes the taunt, and I'm like, fuck. Yeah, so I knew the taunt was coming, so I just clicked Fire Punch to chip down his Skarmory. In comes T-Tar, and now his T-Tar is very low, and I'm able to take out his Tyranitar. Perfect, right? In comes Flygon, and here's a nice... I don't know about this play. I think maybe just... I was a little bit worried about the Draco Meteor, although I've noticed something about Rybok is he's not super predict heavy when it comes to his moves. He's more predict heavy when it comes to his switching. He has a very defensive style of switching that's very, very good, I have to say. In our games, I'm like, geez, I need to get rocks up as soon as possible. He keeps switching. So yeah, here I'm just like, I'll just sacrifice it. I was doing the calculating for how much outrage does the Skarmory, and like I was like, there's a chance, but I think that I've lost just because Icy Wind and, you know, might be brutal. But you know, I bring out my Flygon. I'm bluffing that it's going to be an outrage, and I was worried he's just going to stay in and Draco here. So I U-turn, and this is perfect because if I don't get this kind of chip, then it's rough for me. So I take down his Jirachi pretty much down to like very low HP, and I just here's a smart heads up play by me. Also, something mistake on my end actually is I should have been calculating lead Skarm Icy Wind versus Flygon. But the reason I switch out here is because I want to just get another U-turn off so that I can maximize my outrage turns, which is very smart because if I just outrage, let's say, oh frick, hang on, let's go back to where we were. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so I'm like, he doesn't have Ice Punch. No way he has Ice Punch if he has Thunder Wave. I'm safe to switch in because I can eat an Iron Head. And let me just U-turn, that way I can get rid of the Jirachi and I can have 3 turns of Outrage if I get that versus these guys, compared to if I just stay in or I sacrifice my T-Tar, go in, outrage it, then I have to deal with confusion. So really good play by me there. And here we go. Now we just sacrifice our Tyranitar and bring out the Flygon, and we do our outrage thing. Bang. Crit. Crit didn't matter. Here we go with Icy Wind. Here's the moment where I'm like, is this going to kill? Because I was doing the calculating, and hang on. Flygon. Choice Scarf to Skarmory. Offensive Spiker. Does 18 to 21, so I would need a crit. So it would have to take 2 turns. And luckily, bro, I thought I was dead. Luckily, I lived the first Icy Wind, and I'm still faster. Thank God. And then we get a crit that did not matter. So, yeah, GG, game 1. Wow. I'm going to calculate what are the DPP, what are the odds Flygon gets 3 turns of outrage. Let's just see. 50. So this game basically came down to a 50-50. GG's, man. Really close one and really fun matchup. As you can see, I was using my number 1 team. And yeah, he's using this nice team that BKC made. So yeah, great game. Let's go into game 2. Now, oh God, Jesus. So yeah, as you can see, we got the Heatran. By the way, if you're wondering why this Heatran's named Strawberry, it's a funny story between something my friend told me a long time ago. My friend who actually watched my dog pretty recently for us. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. That's that story. Also, because the shiny Heatran is all like bright red. I don't know what this color is, but it's a beautiful color. Maroonish, pinkish. Not even pink or maroon. I don't know. Kind of. I don't know. It's just a cool color. Anyways, though, this is my team that I made, and I'm really proud of this team. This is actually one of my favorite teams that I built. It's gotten multiple tournament wins for me. It's just so freaking cool of a team. It's got Agility Empo on it. It has Specs Rotom, HP Elect Heatran lead. So let's do this. In comes Starmie, and this is where I really get the jump off. You guys know my buddy Sean. Actually was one of the first people that I talked to in my first year on Showdown about the game and the theory of the game, and he's probably one of the smartest people I know in terms of not just academics, but gaming. You know, we played a lot of Gen 2 friendlies with each other, Gen 4, OU some. I beat him a lot in that, but he beat me in, you know, Gen 2. We beat each other in Gen 2. What else? We played Ubers. I think Gen 8 Ubers. Played a lot of random battles. Oh, Josh is playing CS2. Nice. Yeah, my Steam is open because I was on FFX just trying to finish up the grind of the AP farm. I'll probably finish it tonight after my workout, but basically the point I'm trying to make is one thing that he taught me was the lead matchup is like the best way to like get off to a shining start and set yourself up for success and win the game. And so yeah, if you go back here, Zapdos, so he's probably scared of a Fire Blast, and I'm just like, well, I'll take a Thunderbolt, whatever. I just want to get rocks up, and in comes Starmie, and now here I'm like, okay, this is probably like Zap Me Slop, if I had to guess. And okay, I play a little bit sped up. I'm not gonna lie, because when I play in tournament, bro, I'm listening to like rap music most of the time, or just whatever music I'm feeling, and I'm like, he's probably gonna let's see the thought process. So I have HPLX, so I'm like, I want to see how much that does, instead of going into my Rotom, my Specs Rotom to block the spin. However, I wasn't sure if he was gonna like Hydro. I guess I should have predicted the spin because it looks like Zap Me, but you never know, bro. I thought maybe like it could have been Life Orb me or Specs me. You don't know, bro. Like that'd be a really freaking smart idea actually, is to boot up a team that looks like Zap Me, but it's actually an offensive team. So I guess it was kind of a good play on my end to just like stay in here and just gauge for damage. And, you know, I get that off, and I know he's going to recover here, so I can get my rocks back up. Bang. And now we switch out into Rotom Wash to the Specs Rotom Wash to block the spin. Nope. No, sir. And this is beautiful. Look at this, guys. Hang on. So in comes Rotom Wash. I know for a fact he's switching out, and my prediction was, you're going into Tyranitar. You're going into your Bantitar, and I'm going to freaking get your ass with this Hydro. And what happens? He goes into Nidoqueen, and bang. Nidoqueen is gone. You heard it here first, folks. Specs Tom is a beast. In comes Clefable. And so I'm like, alright. Let me go into Heatran and just boom on you. Take this thing out. That's what I'm thinking. So I do just that, and he Calm Minds up. And I'm like, okay. And so I go into Tyranitar. I did the calculations. I needed a roll for Crunch to kill, so I just Dragon Dance. Because I don't want to Crunch, and then he Soft Boils, and then I have to Dragon Dance, and then he Calm Minds again, and then I get frozen. That's another thing I was worried about. Getting frozen or paralyzed here. And luckily I scare him and he switches out because he doesn't know if I'm superpower or whatever. So yeah, we get the DD off, and bro, this is another example of like, you never should judge your win, cause bro, this game, you'll see. No spoilers. So we get the damage off on Skarmory, and I'm like, alright, bet, I'm chilling. And we get our Empo, and I'm like, you're switching out because you're scared of Hydro Pump, and I'm going to Ice Beam just in case you have something in the back. I don't know. That's the main reason also, too. I was like, are you going to hard switch in Zapdos? Which probably wasn't going to happen because I don't think Zapdos takes Hydro Pump super well. Especially from Agility Empo. Also, Empo is just so freaking cool, man. Empo was like the second, or Piplup I used in my second ever playthrough of DPP. Turtwig first, of course. Agility, and then like, this is probably like BizDef. He was using like, oh. Yeah, I would have killed with Hydro. So, I think I should have Hydroed, but it's kind of nice to not miss. Gone. 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 Get out of here, Clef. Pink Blob. Yeah. Here I'm like, I got this on lock. Let's go. And we Grass Knot him. I'm expecting a Thunder Wave here. We actually go into Rotom Wash off of the Recover. And, bro, right here, I'm like, I got this, bro. Your 3 Pokemon are screwed from Thunderbolt. Like, it is over. I got this. And, no. Not quite. Well, I do take out the Starmie there. Here comes Tyranitar, named M-Dragon. Interesting. I wonder if Rybak is friends with M-Dragon. M-Dragon is a GOAT, an extremely good player. Here is where I think I misplay. So I Thunderbolt, and then I should have just Thunderbolted again. Just kept the momentum going. I wanted to preserve my Rotom for these guys. So I should have just Thunderbolted, because he got up Rock, so I'm assuming, well, oh, he doesn't have Pursuit then, probably. No, he does. And now I'm like, fuck. There goes my Rotom Wash that I needed for the Zap and the Scarm. So I'm like, oh, alright, whatever. Let me go into Gira. And right here, I'll admit it, I was kind of afraid of Stone Edge, so I just Waterfall to be safe. And surprisingly, it just takes it out. Dang. Gyarados is just a beast. And here, I'm like, alright, I got this in the bag. No big deal. I don't think Wakan's gonna save me. I thought I might be like faster actually than this Zap. Oh no, because the set is sub roost, so he will be definitely like faster than me. So I go down, and then this is where it gets dicey, guys. I'm thinking I got an easy win. I've got Dragon Dance. I can just DD up, and I can take down this Zapdos. I'm chilling. And you know how I run Lum on like basically every Tyranitar on my teams. At least the ones that are Dragon Dance mainly. When it's Suit, I do switch it up. Sometimes Chopal, sometimes Pasho. Depends on the team structure. But thinking, yeah, I got this. And no. No, I forgot it's Babiritar. Fuck. So I get paralyzed, and I'm like, this is so screwed, dude. This is no. Am I gonna lose because of this paralysis? Not like this, bro. And you know, I'm crunching away. I'm trying my best here, and I'm just thinking, this is gonna be bad. Once the substitute just unsubs, you know what I mean? Or I get paralyzed and he's behind a sub and he's just critting me with Thunderbolt and I'm just dead. This is not a good look. I can't double Dragon Dance because he's just going to sub up and just keep Thunderbolting me. So, yeah, if you learn something from this video, it's that sub Zap is a beast and also great at draining out your moves, PP. Yeah, and I do have Healing Wish Lottie though, so I'm like, I could make something happen, but first I gotta do this. This is really odd, to say the least. I think I played this a little too close. If I'm doing this over, I would have just Healing Wish the Tyranitar off rip, but I thought maybe I can paralyze the Zapdos, then go into Empo and sacrifice it. So that's kind of what I was going for here. Man. Yeah, I was like, fuck. I was biting my nails. No, I wasn't. I was like, I knew I had Healing Wish. I guess I was biting my nails about like my H-wished T-Tar. I wasn't literally biting my nails, guys. I'm just saying that as like a metaphor. I don't know what I'm... you know what I mean? Of just like the high stakes. Like, come on, don't paralyze. Don't paralyze. So, you know, I'm getting worked here. This guy's just... I'm not going to have any Thunderbolts left. And luckily, it comes to my mind, hey, I should probably Healing Wish. I should probably save my Latias so I can Healing Wish my Tyranitar and just pray that I don't get paralyzed, and then I can win by being +1. So we're like, alright, we'll just sacrifice Empoleon, the Trident, Neptune, Goat, Empo, and luckily with 3, look at this, cutting it close. So I use Healing Wish and I get my T-Tar back. By the way, so cool to use Healing Wish to kind of seal the deal. It's just fire. Yeah, I know it's not the best move in this gen, but we utilize it quite well here. And yeah, we get our +1 off, and I'm just like, don't paralyze me. Whatever you do, please, just don't paralyze me. Because if he paralyzes me, he can easily probably beat me with Zapdos. Or if he doesn't beat me with Zapdos, say I crit him, in comes Skarmory and Brave Bird knocks me out. And luckily, bro, I don't get paralyzed, and I'm on 19%, and we take out the Skarmory with a fire punch, and we win. GG's Ryback 01, man. Yeah, I left out the second game because that one I just got hacks, but wow, those were some really close games, bro. Those were bangers. GG's, brother. And yeah, wish me luck in DPP Global Championships, guys. I'm hoping to make a deep run.